Hi everybody, my name's Jamie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am doing the last few public events that I need to get the Moments of Triumph shader for Year 1 players of Destiny, and I thought I'd record it and just ramble a bit about Destiny Year 1. Am I an anchor? No, crap, I'm not an Anchors of Light. Okay, hang on. So I've got Destiny public event tracker open, and we are heading to Anchors of Light, Anchor of Light, I don't know. We're ignoring these guys because they're pieces of crap. Whoa! Yeah. Just do a quick. Check this out. Bam! Yeah, I love this thing. So, Destiny Year 1. I mean, okay, right, I'm just going to basically tell you, ramble even about my my experience with Destiny, because it's a great game and I love it. I really do love it. Basically, it came out, you know, well, no, even before it came out, there was the alpha and there was the beta. I managed to get into the alpha and the beta. I don't know how widely spread they were. I think they were pretty widely spread. It wasn't like special or anything. I do have a gaming website, but I don't think that's what got me into the alpha. Excuse me. Just had dinner and I'm like throwing it all up again. Yeah. The alpha was incredible, and then things changed for the beta. They weren't as incredible, but, you know, it didn't have that same impact as the game did before. But it was still very, very good. I think I might have missed this public event, but there's another one in 2 minutes down the corner, so I don't really care. I'll just kill stuff. And when the game came out, it was just astonishing. I mean, as a game, it really holds up well. It's got everything. For me, anyway. A lot of people who probably played WoW, who played other MMOs, because like this for me was my first MMO. I grew up. I was born in 1991, so I'm 24. I was born in 1991. WoW came out kind of when I was a kid, I suppose. I wasn't really. Like, I played games, but they were like stupid games on, well, not stupid games, they were great games on the PS1 and stuff, and like, I was really into my consoles. I played Command & Conquer on the PC. I mean Red Alert, not Command & Conquer. That's how, you know, that's my kind of experience of games and PC games, and they were great. But, you know, I never got into WoW, never got into MMOs, so this, for me, I didn't understand it to begin with, but I slowly got to grips with it, and it's like once you're in it, it's really good. And I have never personally had the issues with it a lot of people have had with it, which were you know, things like the bounties are always the same. There's not much variation in the landscape. Like the expansions, to be fair, the expansions were tiny, like ridiculously small. Like what was it? The Dark Below. Anyway, well, no. I'll go in order. I'll go in chronological order and kind of ramble about where I was with the game. But you know, it came out. I played a ton of it. Leveled this character up to 2 levels off the cap, and then I kind of got stuck. I couldn't really motivate myself to play it, so I stopped playing it for a bit. Other stuff came out, but then that looked like a skull. It probably didn't look like a skull to you, but it did to me. Yeah, then I got back into it, and my wife has said, like, to this day, I've never played a game so much, like, and she knows, you know, she's known me for 8 years, been married to me for 4. Yeah, she knows how much I play games, and I've never stuck this much effort into one game. But it's because I love it. Like, I got it, I did the story stuff, in amongst the story stuff, because I wasn't really too drawn in, because I don't think the story is very well done in this game. I don't think it comes across very well. It's just a series of events that, while they're linked together, doesn't really grip me. Doesn't, you know, I don't know if you feel like that. Destiny 2.0, the patch, is supposed to fix that. It's out this week. It's supposed to fix that, but we will find out. But Destiny, you know, story didn't grip me, so I just kind of got bored of that and went into the Crucible, which was utterly fantastic. Like, this is what drew me in. Like, look how good this looks. It just looks incredible. But yeah, I just got really into how the game looks, and what else did it do for me? It's hard to explain just why I played it. I played it more, it sounds weird, but for the grinding, if you know, like, so upgrading the gear, getting that next bit of gear to upgrade that was just slightly better than the gear you've been leveling up for like the last 2 hours. That really did it for me. It really, I was just so into that, and even now I'm still into that. Like right now, just kill this freaking vandal. Ah, just die. You suck. Even now, like I've leveled up, so I'm trying to get all these. So I don't have any etheric light, so I can't upgrade that. But I'm still leveling up gear. That's Vault of Glass gear. That's Vault of Glass gear. I think no, that's Crota gear. That, you know, this gun was like proper vanilla year 1, and then I ethericked it. But I'm still upgrading stuff now. I went through the whole game without a Galahorn. I got a Galahorn, you know, when Zul sold it most recently, which is the second time he sold it. And I you know, got to level 34, killed Skolas without a Galahorn. It's not necessary. Galahorn is not necessary. Whenever someone refuses you in Destiny, on Destiny LFG for like a match, because you don't have a Galahorn, that freaking public event is not happening. Christ. Yeah, just ignore them, because it's not necessary. You do not have to have Galahorn or whatever Destiny 2.0's equivalent is to do whatever the hardest thing is. You can always do it with a good group of people with a decent gun, and that's what I got out of Destiny. That's what I really liked. That if it was a good group of people, you could have some banter, and you could. Oh crap! It's a public event. Where is it? Jeez, I'm between worlds right now. Technically an Anchor of Light, but should I go this way? Oh, where is it? Flip me. I think it's Archer's Line. Yes, it is. It's Archer's Line. Okay. Oh god, where is it? Oh, there it is. I flipped upside down, but there it is. So yeah, that's what I got out of it. I just really liked that you could do that, and it was fun, and that you could just play it. And even if it was the same old thing you were doing over and over again, like the same mission, same strikes, just hitting a strike playlist, hitting the Crucible, and just powering through. Like the Iron Banner was great because it just took so long to get to rank 5, but you always felt like every match you were getting somewhere, like you were gaining reputation, you were actually possibly gaining rewards, like Iron Banner specific rewards. It was just like you just had to do one more, and that's really what got me going for Destiny. But it wasn't enough for some people, so they added. What did they add? They added. I can't remember specifically what they improved. I think they were saying like, oh, the Dark Below is going to be the thing that builds Destiny up. It's going to be the next big famous MMO, the WoW killer, you know, like every MMO says it is. But the Dark Below, I mean, literally just added a few missions, a new vendor that you can get bounties from, and like a new reputation to gain, which most people have decided is irrelevant once you hit rank 4. I've not hit rank 4 with her because I don't really want to feel like that, and also I've just been doing too much other stuff in the game. Not outside of the game. Like, I've been playing the game for hours and hours and hours, but, you know, I've just not been that into upgrading that particular vendor, Eris Morn. But, yeah, the people got really pissed off about that, and it did only add, like, a few... Oh, I completed the wave. It did only add, like, a few missions. Admittedly, the new raid was pretty cool, but people have cheesed the crap out of it. You know, they found ways to get around it. Is that a... Oh, I thought it was a sparrow. Let's just pick up a random sparrow. But yeah, it's not, you know, it's not as bad as people say, but it's not as good as I'm probably making it out to be. It was still pretty terrible. The fact that it was just a few missions, but you paid like half the price of the game for it, or kind of, you know, depending how you bought it. If you bought it on its own, it's like half the price of the game almost. But I bought it in the season pass, so it didn't cost me that much. And you know, it was cool. It was cool to have a high-focused set of stuff, like the new raid gear, the new ships, new everything. It's all high-focused. It was really cool. and you know the necrochasm, which is a gun that evolves, was really cool, but they just didn't put enough of it in. You know, if they'd had like a slew of guns that had to be evolved through doing different things. So it started Husk of the Pit is like a really crappy common drop, which, you know, once you get to a certain level you can't get common drops anymore. But this did drop if you killed Blades of Crota, and you got it. I got it. I like crapped my pants. I was so excited. But then, did we just finish that public event? Did I miss that? I think I've missed us finishing it. Okay, I wasn't really paying attention. I was just chatting away too much. Got to get to the Hellmouth next, and that is this way, I believe. Yeah, if they'd had a slew of guns like Husk of the Pit, which was you could only build up experience with it by killing Hive, and so, you know, you had to spend a lot of time killing Hive. My God. And then it's Eidolon Ally, and that itself will also only get experience when you kill Hive, so you have to do that. And then you have to do Crota's End, the raid, on hard mode. Probably a few times, because I've done it once and I didn't get the drop. But you have to do it to get this exotic thing that he drops, and it upgrade. It's like an exotic shard, basically, but specifically only Crota's End hard mode will drop it, potentially. And that upgrades you to like this really rare exotic gun. And I thought that was just amazing. Like, what a freaking quest line, and it's just a gun. And that should be the bench, you know, the way you describe this game. It's like, even a gun takes hours and hours and hours to upgrade. Like, that's not a bad thing. People say, oh, I just want to be able to upgrade it quickly, but then you're bored, then you're done. What are you going to do with your time after you've upgraded the gun in like 5 seconds? Like, bam, 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 killed 5 enemies, this gun's fully maxed out, then what? No, that's crap. You want to work for like the extreme perks, like hip fire, which increases your accuracy when firing from the hip. You don't want some trashy quest line that's sorry, trashy guns. You want like a quest line that's freaking super convoluted and just makes you rage, just makes you just absolutely empty your bowels into your underwear, because you just can't get over how many times you have to do Crota and die on the same bit. You know, running Crota 2 hours at a time, 20 times just to get this freaking drop. Like, I think that's amazing. I really get off on that. I think it's great. But obviously a lot of people didn't. Then House of Wolves came along, and they really, like, they were doing loads of marketing for Dark Below. And they were like, oh yeah, we've really learned what Destiny players want. Like, BS. They did not learn anything because they released it so quickly after the launch. Like, it was just ridiculous. I just thought that was such crap. And it was crap. But with House of Wolves they were saying it, and they were genuinely saying it because like everyone kicked off about how bad Dark Below was. And it wasn't, like I say, it wasn't terrible, but it definitely could have been better. So they added things like the arena mode, Prison of Elders, which is flipping great. I love that. It's like the main thing I do in Destiny, apart from when I'm completing their convoluted freaking requirements for shaders for no particular reason other than I'm a completionist and I have to have it. You know, just being able, like, you had to do the whole quest line first. Quest line is fantastic. Actually, as a story, first time in Destiny, I felt like I was following the story. You see Skolas at the beginning, you go through, you do all this stuff, you kill Skolas at the very end of it, doing Prison of Elders level 35, which is a level higher than the max, which means that Prison of Elders takes 2 hours to do minimum. I spent 12 hours trying to do it once. And that was multiple runs. Just 12 hours of me getting to the final round and everyone not being able to do it, and then just being like, well, it's midnight and it's like 2 AM somewhere else, so we all need to go to bed. So yeah, cheers guys, bye. And just having done literally nothing, because you don't get any XP gains from not finishing it. You just, like, you only get that when you finish the final round in the level 35, and it's just ridiculous. Like that, oh my god, it nearly killed me doing that. It actually nearly killed me. I took a big break from Destiny after that. But yeah, I still think that is far better than anything anything that was in Dark Below. Even a raid. I think the arena mode was just fantastic. And you know, they added more Crucible stuff, which was great, and they started working on... oh crap, I'm getting sniped by this piece of crap over here. Sorry, I really had to concentrate there. Yeah, and they just did everything right, like new bounties, new vendors, like multiple reputation games, which is again what they're doing with the Taken King. Fantastic. I think I've only got one more public event to do. Anchor of Light. And yeah, it's, you know, it just really did everything well, in my opinion. House of Wolves did anyway. I mean, a lot of people that you ask will still say, oh, House of Wolves is a piece of crap, you know, you don't get this, this and this. But like, so look, when you finish Prison of Elders level 35, that's not the end of the game. You then discover this. So Arena Challenge is either level 32, 34 or 35, not the level 28, which has matchmaking. So you've got to find 3 other Guardians to do it with, to finish, to open the big chest, for which you need a key, which is an effort in itself, for which, sorry, I keep jumping the menu, you have to like do a bunch of these. And then you discover that there's like 3 exotics there to get. That's 3, and that's, you know, you've got to run level 34 Prison of Elders a lot from this point where I am. You've got to do level 35 first, but then it has a chance of dropping in level 34. But until you've done it, it's just, oh, it's so hard. I can't tell you how hard it was, guys. So hard. But you get, yeah, it was just like it's just not over, and I can't tell you how good it is to still feel, you know, I spent this much money. So like, how much was it in the UK? It was like 40 quid for the game when it came out. That's standard edition. That's you not buying like a convoluted pack with Dinklebot in it. And you spend that, and then you spend 30 quid on the season pass, or you spend, no, sorry, 35 quid on the season pass, which adds 2 DLCs, or you spent 20 quid on each. So you saved a £5, basically. And for me, it was worth it. And for me, it's good to feel that even at this point, and I've put this character alone, I've put over 8 days total time in. So that's literally you sitting down, not sleeping, just playing Destiny for 8 solid days. 8 times 24, and it's more than that in this one character, which I can get up to level 30, 34. I'm just training up gear and stuff. To give you an idea, like, this is the kind of stuff. So this is like a good example of stuff that you need to do, but you need to do raids to get radiant shards, which again is like, it's like coaxing you back in. It's saying, oh, you need to go back and do Creator's End again because you need radiant shards, and or Vault of Glass again because you need radiant shards. You know, you're never going to have that one piece of gear fully upgraded, and for me, that's just like a reason to play it over and over again. And I will just do that. I will just run it. I'll just look on my friends list who's running it right now. I'll just jump in and run it because I'll get radiant shards at some point, and it's fun, and you can just chat to people, and it's just a really good example of how games should be done. Now, at the beginning, it definitely wasn't. When Vault of Glass was first there, and it was, no one had a clue what they were doing, and the game chat was pretty crap, so we had to add it in parties and stuff like that. It just didn't work too well. But now it's been streamlined. But again, that's the case with any MMO. With other video games, it's slightly different, although it's becoming this way now. You know, the game will come out, and then there'll be a fan reaction, and then they'll patch in something that they've been demanding. But before, it was, you released your game, and if people hated it, and you just couldn't do anything about it, because it was just extremely broken, or because it was a crap premise. I mean, if it's a crap premise for a game, then to be fair, you can't patch out your pure content, but you can patch out like Batman Arkham Knight, for example, which has been recently experiencing a ton of issues. Like, you can patch out all the things that you just didn't bother to fix in testing because you thought, oh, it'd be fine, or you just didn't want to delay your game anymore. They delayed their game a hell of a lot, but they didn't have a beta or anything. I mean, I suppose you can't with a game like that. Whereas with Destiny, you can test it, you can get that fan reaction almost immediately. Like, and you know, while you're working on it with the early alpha, you know, they got so much information from that, and I feel like there would have been a ton more issues had they not done that. But thankfully they did. Ooh, chest. We can use this chest. Didn't know this thing was here. Sweet. Oh no, wait, this is the wrong character for green stuff. That's just a pile of trash. Too bad. Yeah. So for me, Destiny Year 1, like as a Year 1 player, like I've been playing from day one. I've sunk so much time into this game, and I just don't regret a minute of it. Even all those runs of Skolas where we just got to the end and like got nothing done. There was one where I started a group on LFG, and 2 guys joined me, and they were both level 33. I was level 34. By this point, I'd realised you can't do it unless you're all 3 of you level 34. And one of them said they'd done it before. I didn't really believe him. And we got to the second round, and we just couldn't pass it because they were too low level. And we must have spent an hour just running against the inevitable wall of death that was the Vex. And it was still fun. It was still fun. Like, we got a bit frustrated, but we had fun because we just took the piss out of ourselves. And that's really what you need to do in situations like that, because you're still learning. It was a definite learning curve for me that I shouldn't be so nice and just let people do that. I should be like, oh, no, we need level 34s for this. Which is really pretentious when you put it on Destiny LFG, but it's necessary. It's really necessary. What's this mission? Can I do this mission? If it's in this area, I'll do it. I'll get some rep game with something. With Dead Orbit, that's it. They just said their name, Dead Orbit, with them. With that lot. And that's another. Actually, that's another thing. Like the faction system. Like Destiny just has so many little things that could potentially be so much more. Like the faction system. Like that's obviously in place, I think anyway, for faction wars, and I think that's coming in the Taken King. I really do. Do you know, either as a Crucible mode or as a specific storyline quest where you're fighting against other Guardians, or maybe it's like a combination of the two. It's specific storyline quests that require you to go into the Crucible. And like, I don't know, take over training sessions of the Future War Cult or New Monarchy as Dead Orbit, and then just like teach them a lesson, but in a safe zone where you're not actually killing them, you're just like being a knob. I don't know what story context you could put that into, but you know, maybe there will actually be soldiers, like Dead Orbit soldiers, and we'll have to kill them. Who knows? But to me, that seems like a really cool system. It's really weird that they have, like, at the moment you've got to wear this, but as of the new version of Destiny 2.0, sorry, they're gonna have it so you just assign, you pay a certain amount of glimmer, and you assign yourself to them for the week, and you can change, but you know, I'm in the mindset that one character is like one specific faction. That's how it works for me, because I want to max out. Like, as this character, I've been trying to max, you know, just going nuts for Dead Orbit, and with the character that I started.
Okay, towers.
Oh, brilliant! Oh no, that was that was that mission. I got really confused then. And with the mission, with the character I started, if you follow my channel and you watch my recent Destiny live stream, you'll know that the other character I created, I've been trying to make Future War Cult, or assign them up to be Future War Cult, and then I've got another character, a Warlock, who will be New Monarchy, and that's just the way I like to play it. I mean, some people like to fully max every character. Oh Jesus Christ! Like to fully max every character for every faction, and like turn in a bunch of bounties with their stuff equipped so that they get that, and they're like at the same level, and they can get the same level of rewards. They want to get to at least rank 3, so they know that they can get a really good bit of gear or a really good gun when it comes out. But for me, it's like a little meta game. It's like, oh no, long live Dead Orbit, long live Future War Cult, or you know, whatever, as whoever, you know, as whichever character. Guys, I don't know where this ether chest is. Where the hell are they going? I'm genuinely confused about this. Is it over there? Oh, it's there! Look, there's the light. Let's see if I get something good from it. Oh, wow, Token of Judgment. That's pretty good. Sweet. Okay, I'll take that. That's good. That's pretty awesome. All right, Ram, chill out. So there should be another event hitting pretty soon. So yeah, I think basically what I'm saying is Destiny Year 1 for me wasn't as bad for everyone else because it was my first MMO, and I think there'll be a lot of people like that out there. There'll be some people who have played MMOs and that's all they play, and that's fine. That's fine to be pissed off with Destiny because it doesn't live up to your standards, and it was given this massive hype saying it would, and yeah, I kind of agree with whatever you're saying because you know more about MMOs than me. But on the same level, I'm not going to say that those are my problems because while you might think Destiny's a grind fest, I really like the grinding. And I can just, you know, if I have to go into the Crucible and only make kills with void weapons to get a certain bounty, then I'll do that. I have that bounty and it's a pain in the ass, and every Iron Banner I try and do it and I just get sick of it. But it's still there, it's still something that I want to do, and I just haven't done yet. And there's loads of stuff like that out there in Destiny, and then this is one single character that it's only recently that I've been using other characters, and it's really cool to me that there's just so much that I could do out there with all my characters. So if I wanted to get them like everything, if I wanted each of them to have run the raid so they could each have this like sick ship, or to have the Elder Cipher so I can have one of each House of Wolves exotic on each character. Or well, actually, you could do that with just one running it, but you know, if you wanted to know in your head you'd done that, like some people might, like I might, you never know, then why not? And you can do that. Destiny is like a free platform for doing stupid stuff like that, and to me it sounds really fun though. I know that must seem really weird to a lot of people, especially like the younger generation. The younger generation, I'm only 24, but like the generation below me who are playing video games now, like expecting Call of Duty level stuff and getting like Mad Max or just weird games like Hatoful Boyfriend, and just not knowing where the appeal in these lie. But for me, those games are just some of the most appealing out there. Like Hatoful Boyfriend is the stupidest thing in the world, and there are stupider games, and I love those stupid games. But I also really appreciate things like Metal Gear Solid 5 and Destiny. And I just guess that, I don't know, maybe Destiny appealed to a real age-specific group, or maybe it appeals to just certain types of people, not of any particular age. Because I've seen, like, you know, there's dads and daughters who play. There's oh god, this freaking... I don't know if this place is bugged. This public event is not turning up. It's supposed to be here now, so I'm going to hit Archer's Line. And we will see if that public event smacks down. Oh no, it's a walker. But the other one is wolves. So, really the walker should be here. In fact, I think it hits like round this corner. I did it on my own last time, so I might just hang around because I don't really want to do wolf stuff. Does it hit around here? It hits somewhere. Somewhere near. Somewhere that looks like this, but actually isn't this. Yeah. So yeah, Destiny Year 1, for me, has been absolutely fantastic. Bungie, bring on Year 2. Like, if the Taken King looks great. Like, I'm really excited about the Court of Oryx. Just being able to summon your own personal nightmare in the form of 1, 2, 4, or like 6 bosses as a combination, and having to kill them in a time limit is just, it seems insane to me. It seems even harder than Skolas in a way, but it's also not harder than Skolas. Oh, for the love of God. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to check out what it is, because I'm not sure it is wolves. Oh, as I am about to leave, Destroy Fallen Walker appears. Literally on the like seconds before the public event has no chance of appearing again. Where's the catch that appeared? Where'd it go? Oh crap, I don't know. Oh, there it is. Huge freaking ship. Okay. Jesus. That's another thing that they just got right. I mean, I know Bungie have like a pedigree in this kind of thing because they did Halo, and Halo 2, which was one of my favourite games ever. There's the walker, and that way. Yeah, they've got an experience doing this, and they obviously had this in mind when they were making Halo, which I think is really cool as well. And it's so pleasing to have like some kind of, because most RPGs, let's be honest, sorry, MMORPGs are like fantasy. You know, you're an elf, you're a druid, you're like, I don't know, some mad kind of race that basically it's all kind of medievally. It doesn't allow you that futuristic feel that now most shooters are giving you. It kind of traps you in the past and just makes you, well, I mean, yeah, I say it traps you in the past. It traps you in a fantastical past that's just kind of not. It's not where you want to spend all your time. Like I like it, but that, you know, you just think, wow, this would be really good. Like, this gameplay would be excellent in just this other setting, and Destiny is the other setting. But because there's not much else out there, it's just really good, and it I don't know, for me it's just like fantastic. It just really gets a lot of stuff. It gets a lot of props from me. It gets everything right in my books. I mean, I know that there's like, I mean, WoW's had what, over 20 years, like 20 years or something, to get things right, and Destiny is just beginning. It's just starting, so it's going to get things wrong. It's not going to be the perfect game. Oh god. It's by no stretch of the imagination going to be, oh, I killed it with a knife. That's fantastic. I love that. It's by no stretch of the imagination the perfect game. But oh, I think that was my 50th. Oh crap, he's going to explode. Oh no, he dropped an engram. I want the engram. There it is. Give me that. Right, cheers. Sweet. Let me just check that was my 50th. 50 public events across my entire account. Not just with one character. That would be insane. Yep, okay, I've done it. I have done it. I've done it. Congratulations, Guardian. Your quest is complete. You have earned the Laura Prime emblem. Display it proudly as evidence that you were a player of Destiny during the first year of our shared adventure, and that you never shied away from a fight. This emblem will belong to you and those like you. It will be your keepsake from the launch year of Destiny. Thank you for playing and overcoming the most challenging feats of skill and cunning we have created. See you in year 2. Oh man, it's like so. Let's go see if it's in my inventory back at the tower. Yeah. So this game, man, I love this game. I love this game so much. It's just got so much going for it, don't you think? No? I mean, to me, it's got so much. It's like even the social hubs, and that was the other thing. You know, the Dark Below didn't add a new social hub at all, but the House of Wolves did, and that's what people. You know, something as simple as that. And the other Crucible event, which I've barely touched, Trials of Osiris. Like I got what is it? This from it, and some boots from it as well. From just playing, I think I got 5 wins, and ashamedly, like what I did was I joined a group on LFG, and I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna win this. We're gonna like play pro, because I was playing with a few guys before, and we were doing well. It took us like 6 games to get into it, but we were doing well and chatting and stuff. But then these other guys, we just kept joining matches, and the other people weren't there, and it took me a while to figure out that was cheat, because I'd seen some stuff on Reddit about cheating, and it then hit me that, oh, this is cheating, and I just didn't claim any rewards. Because did I? Oh, I might have claimed some rewards, but I just got straight out of there because I did not want to be part of that. I didn't want to be part of cheating. You know, what's the point? What is the actual point? If you're going to cheese it, you may as well just not play the game. Like I always think people who try and play the games, there's a Final Rest 2, beast. What the heck? Oh, where is it? Let's find it. Is that a Dead Orbit? It is Dead Orbit. That is a Dead Orbit fusion rifle. Look at that beast. 331, unflinching, and quick draw, and knee pads. Oh wow. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I also don't reroll guns. I wasn't one of the people shouting at Bungie to let us reroll guns. I don't care. I roll with whatever I get because I think it's brilliant. I think just the number of different perks you can have and the randomness and not being able to, you know, having to work with what you're given. God, this shader really is rubbish.
Name.
Oh, 2 packages. Collect. Sweet. Collect. Broad. Should we see if that's any worse? Oh my god, it looks terrible. Equip. Oh, what? It's like army camo? That's great. That's actually pretty cool. I'm rolling with it. I'm going to keep that. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, if you're going to play games in the most efficient way possible and not have any fun, what's the point of playing? Yeah, so see, like, this is New Monarchy. New Monarchy gear. And there's no chance that any other character's going to use it, because I want one of each. I want a Warlock, a Titan, and a Hunter. So, sorry, not going to use that. Oh, Beast. Yes, I'm upgrading everything today. And this, finally. Finally, that gun is maxed out. Thank Christ. Yeah, so I think I'll get this thing emblem. Oh, she's not here. Where'd she go? Oh, there's usually an emblem girl there. Yeah, Dark Below just didn't add much to the game. House of Wolves really did, though. But Eris is coming back in the Taken King. And she's a bit of a monster, but, you know, she's got some cool stuff. Yeah, see, like, I'm not rank 4, so I could buy Radiant Energy here, actually. But it's, you know, it's a lot of effort. It's a lot of effort to bother doing that. Oh, I'm going to take that. There's, like, no way I'm doing any of these. It just doesn't happen. But yeah, for me, you know, being able to have more of these as well, actually, is something that I'm quite pleased with that Bungie have done, because, oh crap, sorry, Eris, because you know, you want to have like 1 billion quests on the go at once, because then you can just hand in like 50 at a time, and it's just hilarious. Oh crap, whoops, didn't want that. Any of Eris's items equipped? We will go for I don't know. I already have that one as well. Hunt the Knights who serve as Blades of Crota on Earth. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Why not? Yeah. So, in summary, Destiny Year 1, freaking fantastic. Bring on Year 2. I'll be doing more stuff. Like, I know I've only just started. My YouTube channel's only really just started. And I'm just... I'm so pleased for the people who've been like watching me so far along the way. But it's going to get better. I'm going to do more live streams. I will also stick with the weapon reviews and possibly do gear reviews, because I think that's something that's missing. I mean, I don't really look at that much stuff. I follow Mr. Fruit, and that's another thing. You know, Destiny like launched his YouTube channel into the atmosphere. It just like sent him into orbit. That's just one man doing 15-minute Crucible runs with guns, just fully upgrading them and just running and like chatting about them. And he now has over 250,000 subscribers. Like that's incredible. And a game that had no intention of doing that, absolutely no intention of doing that. It was not designed for that. Did that for someone. It gave someone 250,000 subscribers on a YouTube channel that they record a video a day for. It's mad to me. It's mad to me that a game can do that for someone. And Bungie love it, but they like, when they had the design meeting, they didn't go, oh, this game's going to make YouTubers go nuts, because when they designed this game, like, YouTubers weren't really a thing. Like, they were there, but it wasn't as big as it is now. And I just think it's insane. I just think it's crazy. Oh, it's so good. I could ramble on about this for at least another 40 minutes, guys, but I'm going to shut up because I've been talking for frickin' ages. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Let's bring on year 2, and we will destroy that Taken King, that piece of trash. I will see you next time, guys. Have a great day.